high flow pack off. We're going to disassemble it and show how to redress it. So first thing you do, remove your little set screw. You just back it up all the way. When you go to unscrew it, sometimes the inner mandrel will spin with the ratchet. So do is take your punch, you knock your nylotron out. Normally for the video we don't have it in there. And you're gonna put on a punch just to kind of hold that mandrel from spinning. So you can unscrew your ratchet. You can pull this off. Now you'd have an O-ring, you take the O-ring off, you take your old element off, you break this loose, there's gonna be an O-ring in there, so it'll be tight, so you pick this up, there'll be an O-ring here. Alright, that's it. Clean this out, knock your nylon out, make sure there's no debris. I'm gonna take this off. When there's an O-ring in here, what you're gonna have to do is take it, kind of hit the O-ring over the ratchets. I don't have an O-ring, so it slides really easily. So you take your O-ring pick, knock your O-ring out of there, take your new O-ring, slide your new O-ring in there, put your new O-rings on your mandrel. Now, just for demonstrations, if you ever have to redo this ratchet, you screw all the way out. So that ratchet goes in there like a little house. It goes down. So you're going to drop the ratchet in there like that. It only goes one way. You can't put it in backwards. You thread it all the way down. When it touches the bottom, you back it up a whole turn and you line that set screw back up with that groove in there. Then you thread that set screw in there to where it barely hits in that ID and stops that ratchet from ratcheting. Now when we thread that ratchet onto this mandrel, that set screw is going to hit in this slot. What you can do is tighten up that set screw till it hits the flat, and you're going to back it out barely to where it bounces in this. Back and forth. It needs to be able to move up and down, but not side to side. It should lock in there and stop it from spinning off. And they give you a little viewing window to see that. I'm going to show you how to do all that. So you're going to grease up your O-ring. You take your O-ring and slide it on there. The slower, the better it goes, so you don't rip it on these threads. You're gonna give it a little tap, push all the way down. Grease all your new O-rings. Some copper coat on this. So you're going to take your new element, slide your new element on, so you don't forget it. Here's your ID. So you're going to take this mandrel now and you're going to push it down because you got to line up those little grooves. Knock it back in there. It's all lined up. You should be able to pass your punch through it. You take your nylotron, hammer your nylotron across. I put one in there just so when I'm screwing this thing turns easily. The only thing really stopping it from turning is an O-ring. So that way, if I got to take my punch and just kind of hold a little pressure on that mandrel, it'll stop it from spinning. I'll slide over the O-ring slowly. See, it spins a little, so you take a little pressure on that punch. It'll stop it from spinning. Go all the way down till it basically, you got to pick up on it, it moves a little bit, pick up on it till it basically touches, then you back it up. and you find your flat. Hold on, let me see first. It moves when you're spinning it, so you gotta just spin it till you find it. So now the flat's pointing this way. So look through the little window, you can see the flat. I don't know if you can see it good on the camera. Then you're gonna thread your O-ring down to the flat and then back it up just a hair. It should turn and you feel it bouncing back and forth. And that's it. You would take your other nylotron. That's it. Y'all grind these smooth. Tighten these two connections to each other. So bite on the vise. Basically. And we'll tighten this connection and this connection. That's basically how you redress it. Take it apart. Place all the seals, assemble it back together, and it's ready to go. That's it.